All right, so you're trying to figure out the best way to lose some weight.
Yeah.
And not just any old tips, right?
Right.
You want something tried and true, stuff that actually works.
Exactly.
So that's what we're diving into today.
Yeah.
We're going to the UK,
Okay.
their National Health Service,
All right.
their NHS.
Sounds good.
They've got some advice, and we're going to see
Yeah.
if it's a good fit for you, for your goals.
I love this because they don't just start throwing tips at you. They kind of start from the beginning,
Right.
which is
Sure.
figuring out what a healthy weight is.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. You want to know where you're going.
Yeah, you got to know where you're going before you can figure out how to get there.
Right.
So
So that's where BMI comes in, right?
exactly. So BMI,
Body mass index.
body mass index, that's right.
Yeah.
It's something you've probably heard of before.
Yeah.
You just take your height and your weight and you plug it into this quick calculation. It gives you this number,
Mm-hmm.
and that number puts you in a general range.
Right. So it tells you if you're in a healthy weight range or not.
Exactly. And what's interesting is
Right.
the NHS doesn't stop there.
Okay.
They encourage you to kind of look beyond just that number.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So it's more than just
Yeah.
plugging in the calculator.
More than just that.
Okay.
Because it really depends on the individual.
Mm-hmm.
So they take things into consideration like waist circumference.
Okay.
Because where you carry your weight can actually make a difference to your health.
Interesting.
So the BMI is just a starting point. It's
Yeah.
not the end-all, be-all.
Got it.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So once you kind of have an idea of what you're looking for,
Yeah.
what are some of the actionable steps that the NHS recommends?
Well, they have this whole list of do's and don'ts.
Okay.
One of the biggest takeaways,
Yeah.
for me at least, is they really emphasize this.
Yeah.
1 to 2 pounds of weight loss per week.
That seems reasonable.
Yeah.
Is there a reason why they recommend going so slow and steady?
There's a lot of science behind that.
I mean-
When you lose weight gradually,
Mm-hmm.
you're much more likely to keep it off long term.
That makes sense.
You know those crash diets? They
Yeah.
seem really tempting,
Right.
but you end up yo-yoing.
Yeah.
You lose weight quickly, and then you gain it all back.
Right. It's like a never-ending cycle.
Exactly.
So it's about
Yeah.
making a lifestyle change.
Yeah.
Not just doing something
And
crazy.
It's about sustainable change.
Yeah.
Not about a quick fix.
Okay. So for someone who's looking to actually hit that weekly goal,
Yeah.
what are some of the tips?
Well, they really emphasize getting active.
Okay.
150 minutes of moderate intensity exercise each week,
Okay.
which sounds like a lot,
Yeah. That's a lot.
but it can be broken down.
Yeah.
You know, you could do a brisk 30-minute walk 5 times a week.
Right.
That'll get you there.
So even just adding a little bit more movement into your day
Exactly.
can make a big difference.
Right, can make a big difference.
Yeah. What about food? Any standout tips there?
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
This one's pretty common, but fruits and veggies.
Okay.
Got to get those in. Aim for 5 a day.
5 a day.
5 a day.
Okay. And is that like 5 pieces of fruit, 5 vegetables?
Well, it's 80 grams as a portion,
Okay.
and it can be fresh, frozen, canned.
Oh, okay.
So there's lots of options.
So it's not super restrictive.
No, not at all.
Okay. What about for people who are like constantly snacking?
Mm-hmm.
What are some of the tips?
Reading those food labels,
Okay.
that's where that traffic light system comes in handy.
Okay.
More green on the label, the better.
So green means
Green means lower in all the bad stuff.
Yeah.
Fat, sugar, salt.
okay.
But here's the thing.
Yeah.
Don't just look at the colors.
Okay.
Look at the serving size, too. Because even something healthy
Mm-hmm.
can turn unhealthy
Right.
if you eat the whole bag.
If you eat the whole bag of chips.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
Right.
Portion control.
Portion control's key.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any other tips when it comes to snacking?
They recommend swapping out sugary drinks for
Mhm.
water.
Yeah.
You could even flavor it
Okay.
with some lemon or lime.
Mm.
Keep things interesting. And
Yeah.
don't stock up on unhealthy snacks at home.
Okay.
If you don't have it, you can't eat it, right?
Right.
So instead, keep things like popcorn or fruit or rice cakes.
So it's all about being prepared and having healthy options
Exactly.
available.
Be prepared.
Yeah.
Have those healthy options.
Okay.
And whatever you do, don't skip meals.
Okay. So that's a don't.
That's a big don't.
Why is that?
Because when you skip meals, your blood sugar levels drop,
Mm-hmm.
you get tired,
Yeah.
you're more likely to overeat later.
Right.
Your body basically goes into survival mode.
Okay.
And it craves
Those quick energy fixes.
That makes a lot of sense.
And those usually aren't the healthiest.
Right.
So
It's like setting yourself up for failure.
it is.
Right?
You're setting yourself up for that sugar crash.
Right. Exactly.
Another common mistake.
Okay.
People feel like they have to clean their plate.
Mm-hmm.
The NHS says Listen to your body.
Okay.
If you're full stop eating,
Okay.
embrace those leftovers.
So it's all about
Yeah.
being mindful
Mindful eating.
about what you're eating,
Yes.
how much you're eating.
That's it.
Now, the NHS also seems to really highlight the importance of support systems.
Absolutely.
Can you talk about that a little bit?
Yeah. So having a support network, whether it's friends, family, or even a professional service, makes a big difference.
Okay.
Sharing that weight loss journey with someone, especially when you're feeling unmotivated,
Right.
can really help.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of support, you mentioned professional services.
Oh, yeah.
What kind of resources does the NHS have?
Oh my gosh, they have so many.
Okay.
Their website's like a one-stop shop
Wow.
for all things health and well-being.
That's awesome.
They have this free 12-week weight loss plan.
Oh, wow.
You can just download it.
Okay.
Over 100 healthy recipes
Wow.
on their Healthier Families website.
Okay.
They have exercise videos
Oh, yeah.
for free.
Yeah.
Everything from yoga to dance, workout.
And they're all free.
They're all free.
Okay.
Tons of information on that 5-a-day campaign.
Right.
And they even have this self-referral option
What is that?
for weight management services. So
Yeah.
you can easily find support
Oh, wow.
in your local area.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So they really make it easy
They make it super easy.
to access all of this information.
Yeah.
So what does all of this tell us?
I think the biggest takeaway is they really emphasize this holistic approach. It's not just about dieting. It's about building healthy habits for life. It's about understanding your body, being mindful of what you eat, staying active, seeking support when you need it.
It sounds like the NHS has some really, really great advice.
Yeah, they really do.
I know I learned a lot. So to our listeners, I want to leave you with this.
Okay.
What's one small change from all of the NHS tips that we talked about today that you can implement to start your journey towards a healthier weight? Could you swap that afternoon soda
Yeah.
for a glass of water? Could you add an extra serving of vegetables to your dinner?
Yeah.
Remember, guys, small steps lead to big changes.
Exactly.
All right, that's it for today. Thanks for listening.